Hello and welcome back. We have just defeated Frieza, and I imagine Goku is now going to leave. This is kind of the... I can't remember exactly what happens between now and the start of the next saga, but I guess we'll find out.
Goku survived his battle with Frieza. However, planet Namek had finally reached its limit, exploding in spectacular fashion and leaving Goku nowhere to be found. Back on Earth, Vegeta and the relocated Namekians resolved to stay with Bulma for the time being. Not much time had passed before Grand Elder Guru once again passed away. This time, surrounded by his people. With Mori as the new Grand Elder, the Namekian Dragon Balls would be ready in 1 Namekian year, or 130 days on Earth. Though the Namekian Dragon Balls were only capable of reviving 1 person per wish, they could revive those that had died multiple times. Upon making their wishes to bring Goku and Krillin back, everyone received some shocking news. Goku was alive, and he was on his way back to Earth. To prevent Krillin from being brought back to life on the now destroyed Namek, his soul was brought back to Earth with the first wish, and then revived with the second. No longer needing to revive Goku, next in line to be brought back was Yamcha, whom everyone was more than happy to see. Then, another 130 days had passed, and 2 of the 3 wishes had been used to bring back the beloved Chaozu and Tien. Then, with the 3rd and final wish, the Namekians were transported to a new planet, along with their legendary Dragon Balls.
Hey, it's me, Goku! What's that now? You're telling me Frieza's alive? And right now he's making his way to Earth with his father? They're probably gonna do something awful while I'm not there, aren't they? You're not gonna get away with this, Frieza! Huh? Who are you? Stay tuned for the next episode of Dragon Ball Z! The fight for the future against the android terror! You don't want to miss it!
No, we don't. I do have one question. They used the Shenron, the Earth Dragon Balls. They revived everyone who had been killed by Frieza and his men. And at that point, Krillin had already died. So should Krillin not have come back when they were revived and then been transported to Earth with everyone else? Anyway, small details that I might have missed. Maybe I getting things in slightly the wrong order, but that seems like a slight inconsistency. Oh well.
Gohan, how are your studies going?
Okay, I guess.
You lost a lot of ground during your little excursion to Namek. We've got to get you caught up.
Yeah, but I've been studying so much. I don't think I can cram anything else in.
Oh, all right then. Fine. You can run outside for a breather, but make sure you don't take too long. Got it?
Thanks, Mom. I'll be back soon.
Yes, soon. Understand?
Hey!
Hi! No?
Guess it's now time for another intermission. There'll probably be a bunch of side quests.
Okay.
Later.
New menu in the training grounds. That's interesting.
Hi there. Hello? Hey.
Oh yeah, we can hunt Dragon Balls now.
Time to see what I can do.
Dragon Balls are mystical orbs that can grant anything the heart desires. When you've collected all 7 of them, you'll be able to make a wish from the Dragon Balls menu. You can wish for rare items or large sums of the orbs, or even revive and power up enemies you've already defeated. However, the timing at which wishes can be granted changes throughout the story. There are limitations on wishes in the main story, but those limitations won't be present during intermissions. You're able to make as many as you want. However, making a wish will cause the Dragon Balls to become temporarily unavailable. They will be available again after 20 minutes of real-world time. Okay. So, if I want to do much in the way of wishes, I need to do that off-screen, really. And apparently we can change our party now.
Where to go?
Oh yeah, Krillin said to come here. Well, the stuff we need... Oh no, Vegeta didn't get that higher level, did he? Piccolo, I could have done all these things with before... I could have done these top 3 before fighting Mr. Frieza, but that wasn't necessary in the end. So we have a quest just nearby, so I guess it makes sense to go and do that. Oh no, it's Cybermen. Recommended level 32. Am I right now? I am... Oh, I'm 31, that's fine then.
Okay.
Bring it, uglies. Since when did Cybermen become like as strong as low-level Frieza? They always dodge that just at the last moment. I was going to say too easy, but really I should have done better than that against those things.
Come on. Well, guess I'll get started. Hey now.
Hey, a recipe, nice. We can probably get our mum to cook us some of that.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Hi.
Excellent. What I should probably do is look at Gohan's skill tree.
Hey, I found a good one.
And see about upgrading any of his skills. Oh god, I guess we can do that with everyone now. Oh, that's... Okay, I guess maybe we can do it now. It is an intermission. I was going to say maybe I should do that off screen, but this is now an intermission episode. So I think it's not an awful time to go through and level things up. We have a bunch of things. Achievement for getting lots of ability points. I think we're looking good with Gohan now. Vegeta. Yeah, so we can go through everyone. This is probably going to be quite expensive with Z-Orbs. I might have to do some grinding for them off screen. No need to purposely grind Z-Orbs during video. This is probably all stuff I should have gotten for Vegeta before his fight with Frieza. Oh, we need to go to a training ground now. I'll just get those. So that's Vegeta's good now. Krillin. And our bold, no longer dead friend is good now. Piccolo got a huge upgrade training with King Kai. None of the others seem to have achieved the same thing. Also, I don't see how useful someone like Yamcha would be as a helper fight. Maybe I'm wrong. I guess this is an RPG, so we could level him up as much as we wanted to. He'd probably level up dead quickly if I put him in the party, considering the XP he'd be getting after each fight would be huge compared to what he'd get for fighting someone of his own level. Go, Tien's a bit better now. Gao Zhu. I wonder if I can actually get you in the party at some point. Telekinesis, that sounds like a good ability, being able to immobilize the enemy. But I guess that's only the same as Solar Flare, really. Go, it's him a bit better. Piccolo. Do you have anything more now that we've defeated Frieza? It looks like you do. But we do need to go to the training grounds and level the character's abilities up there. I'm slowly running out of orbs. I think we're going to be just alright though. I'll fly around and grab a bunch off screen between episodes. Okay, that's everyone. Cool. I'm not going to bother doing anything else. What I'm going to do right now is head over to the training ground.
Got it!
Hi, Yajirobe. How's it going?
Hey.
Hey, we got some stuff. Nice. Training ground. Training ground. There. Everyone needs leveling up before we go into the Android Saga, because that will probably make things a bit better. Oh, Vegeta... Oh, he's supposed to be level 35. We could do all of those ones. The Piccolo ones would be fairly easy to... Because we're over-leveled for these. These are probably ones we should have done before fighting Frieza.
Special beam cannon!
Now, what can't we do? Demon Strike. Because we are the Demon of Earth. We are the bad guy. That didn't go very well.
Special beam cannon!
That was not my intention. There we go, that worked very well. I need to use that when they're all surrounding me. Like here. Oh, would it not? Why wouldn't? I'm surprised it wouldn't just let me target them all on the same person there. Can we stop it with the laser beams, please, Piccolo? Okay, one down. Just go straight in with this. That's a good ability. It also shows me roughly who has the most health. Oh, I got interrupted. That's not good. Is it when my K hits rock bottom? Is that when I'm getting stunned? If so, that makes some sense, and that would just mean I need to watch what I'm doing. Oop. We appear to be firing those in the right direction, the wrong direction, but my combo went up a bit, so at least some of them hit. Okay, so his Kamehameha crushed my special beam cannon. Hey, take that. That's how you use that. Kamehamehas are very... not Kamehameha. The Spirit Bombs are very slow attack. So using special beam cannon to counter that is pretty good. Now it's Piccolo versus Piccolo, which I believe is actually a fight that's happened in Dragon Ball Z before, but I could be wrong. Sure, Piccolo split himself in two at one point. Okay, number 3. Before we go on to the last one where I actually need to be careful. Okay, we've got them all now. Can we fire off our shots, please? There we go. Shots have been fired. That works quite well like that. Oh, I have no energy. Yeah, definitely want to counter any spirit bombs with that. And that just leaves our adopted son Gohan. Okay, now we just have one more. This last one we might actually have a chance of losing on some of them. Before we do this one, actually, seeing as we... characters... Piccolo... We can upgrade some of these attacks with ones we just got. So, we have Super Demon Strike. Have Super Rapid Fire Key Wave. And Super Explosive Wave. I think we're about to get Super Special Beam Cannon. And can I upgrade any further having done that? I can actually. There we go, we actually just got a bit stronger in between the fights there. And then need to do this training session. And same fight as before, except they can actually do damage to us this time, so we have to be much more careful. I don't do quite as much damage to them as I was doing before. Because We were, luckily before, somewhat over-leveled. Now we're actually slightly under-leveled. Oh, that didn't go well. Try not to destroy Goku's house while we're here, shall we? Oh, I'm out of energy. I'm not sure if I can get to the other ones in time here. There we go. And you. Hey, there we go. We got all of them. I think maybe that wasn't very good. Okay, let's see if we can take Piccolo out. Okay, so it's not K that stuns me, so I'm not quite sure how I tell if I'm about to get stunned. Oh, I thought I was going to have him then, just before he managed to knock me back. Okay, who has the least health? Gohan does. So we'll go after him next. Oh, he got me that time. Thought I was going to get that. I don't know if that's what the best way of using this is, because it seems the person I turn away from then basically doesn't get hit. Oh, we're also very low on health now. So, and now we're full. Probably shouldn't use the second one there. That was probably unnecessary. But we're not being graded on this fight. It's purely the better I fight is, the less time this will take. Now, can I dodge a Spirit Bomb? That's interesting, because I know they track. I assume it stopped tracking me at this point. Yeah, it exploded over there, so it only tracks so much. Seems I can't hit Goku enough to break him out of that. Oh, come on, you should have been knocked back by my explosive wave. So I'm not quite good enough at this game to take on multiple opponents that are higher level than me. That's what I've learned here. Okay, it's one-on-one now, so I just need to be careful of Goku's attacks. So at this point, it's just watch what he does and counter appropriately. It's much easier to do when it's one-on-one. See, what he tried doing there was what I always try and do against the AI. He knocked me away and then tried to use his beam attack. But that unfortunately doesn't work. Neither against the AI nor myself. Because you can dodge as soon as you get knocked away, and it's quick enough that you can get out of the way of the attack. Okay, now we have Vegeta. I'm assuming if I go straight in as Vegeta, it's not going to like use Piccolo's amount of health, so we should be good here. No, it didn't. Excellent. Although this is the least cool outfit that Vegeta probably owns. I'm also not familiar I'm not as familiar with Raditz and Nappa's attacks here, so that could end up being somewhat irritating. Probably also should have checked what abilities he had equipped before and made sure to upgrade. I don't know, they're all upgraded. I don't know if I have any more I can actually equip here. Oh, that got me out of the way of Nappa's attack, that's great. Raditz, you run. Stop being so pathetic. Okay, what have we actually got here? This is a good one. Where are the others? There's one. I don't know where Nappa's gone. Now this attack does have its downfall when you're fighting multiple people, because the others can still hit you while you're performing it. Which they usually will. Oh, I broke out of that block way too early. Also, let's just cook a bunch of these. How many of these do I need? Way too many. Basically, the normal healing items are pretty much useless at this point. Especially when you're being hit by multiple super attacks. There we go, back to full health. I mean, oh yeah, one thing I did do off screen as well between two of the episodes before was I sold all of my exchange items that are only good for selling. So I actually have a ton of money right now that I could use to buy healing items. Oh, I didn't mean to do that one, I meant to use Gallic Gun. Oh well. We done? Let's just use a big heal this time, rather than trying to spam lots of small ones out. These two are actually quite difficult to beat. Vegeta is one of my less upgraded characters. I keep doing the wrong thing here, because it's on a different button to the other ones. Attack. Thank you. I think that waits too long. Once I've locked onto all of them, it doesn't need to wait any longer. Yeah, I'm not as used to the attacks these guys do as I am some of the other guys. And I'm not used to where Vegeta's attacks are currently on the thing. Oh, come on. Stop it. Every time I stop blocking, one of those things hits me. Oh, just managed to dodge all of those. Yeah, what I should be using here are attacks like Meteor Hammer and Body Smash. The Rapid Fire Key Wave is not a very good attack for fighting multiple people. They just did what I did there. They waited for me to fire a beam and then hit me with their own beam. That is just not on. Ah, I dodged that one there. So much easier to fight 1 or 2 characters over 3. Obviously, yeah, I guess obviously it's kind of a... that's a no-nonsense statement. Not really a debatable thing, but it makes such a difference to being able to actually understand what's going on in the fight when there's less enemies to be watching. He says, and then instantly gets knocked away. There goes most of my healing items at this point. Can you just finish off Nappa, please? You. Okay, now it's just me and Vegeta. Is Slash Wave an attack I can learn, or is that an attack only the AI can use? Kind of a bullshit one. It's very hard to counter. Maybe I just haven't figured it out properly yet. I need to get better at doing the counters as well. Like when they come and do a melee attack, if you can teleport behind them, and I need to do more of that rather than blowing them away with like the guard break. The guard break's fine. Not guard break. The big explosion you can do around you when you're blocking. That's fine when there's multiple enemies, but when there's just one guy, it's better to do... Let's see if I can get it. Oh, you missed me anyway. It's better to do the counter where you teleport behind them. I know what he's going to do. He's going to do the wave, and you can. That is one way you can counter the wave. Beam attacks destroy waves. Okay, we did that. It wasn't pretty, but we did it. I don't think there's any need for you to see me fight the same fight twice again. So what I'll do, I'll end the episode here, and I will do these two off camera. And then we will be all caught up with the things we need to do, and we can go do some of the side missions for the intermission. Until then though, have a very nice day. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.